to another Let's Play Diablo with Retro Phoenix 80. As you can see, I'm not exactly in the same place. I've done some exploring and leveling and whatnot, trying to not get my ass kicked. So, as you can see, I've also gotten a new plate, mail, indestructible, so that'll save on some money. But everything else is the same. I've added more whatnots to my health potions. So let's see what kind of trouble I can get into. Now, hopefully what I've done is made the job a little easier for me as far as getting through hell, but we'll see about that. Like I said, we'll see. Ah, now I can see the enemies. We're not too far off of where we were, so don't worry about it, ladies and gentlemen. Just know that what I've done is actually going to make this experience a whole lot easier for all of us in the long run. And I can already tell a major difference. I don't know if you noticed, but in the last episode I was starting to get a little stressed out and ragey. Similar to what happened in Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location, if you remember that. This is that mission we were all resistant to fire. Okay, see, remember that thing that we picked up about the Warlord of Blood? It's right here. So we don't want to be in this area just quite yet. That's the end of the level. I mean, we could go ahead and do that and descend down into the...
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
It's worthless. Let's pick up that Gothic shield. Ooh, I love that. And head into town again. Right, we don't want to be in this area. We want to head back to the way we came, go back up north. Because if I'm right, there are 16 levels. And we're on level 13. And now we're back into the action, folks. If you remember, I got my ass stomped in this part last time. Like 80 of these Steel Lord things. I still have to watch my life. At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, if an item is worthless, I'm just going to leave it. Because there's no point in collecting the items anymore. also thinking about getting the Beelzebub mod for this. Basically an HD remake of the game with some extra added features. New quests and stuff. It combines Diablo 1 and elements from Diablo 1 and 2, as well as wow. Claymore is a two-handed, but nope, it's a one-handed. Alright. Let's run out of here real quick and take a look at that. It is, like I said, an HD remake that takes Diablo to new heights. It combines Diablo and Hellfire. Diablo 1 and Hellfire, which Hellfire was the expansion pack for this game made by Sierra, which you know I'm a big fan of.
My blade sings for your blood.
I guess we were done with this level anyway. There's the Warlord of Blood.
Your reign of pain has ended.
Yep. And the best thing about this one is this, he is in a weapon stronghold, so that actually is an indestructible two-handed sword, which might actually be a benefit to us. However, we are in now a weapons, an armory, not to mention the end of the level, which every bit of piece of whatever here is valuable to a point. See? They all have some kind of value. Got another breastplate here, which more than likely will be getting sold. We got a scimitar. And at this point in time, we just go back into town, identify everything, and hope it's valuable. Right now, we're not looking too great as far as damage on the... Alright. Continuing on. Got another claymore. And another full plate mail. This one is indestructible. This one has not been identified. That is actually all the items that we are going to be seeing in this armory. So we head back to town, identify all those, and then head on down to level 14, which will actually no, it won't actually. Since I did a lot of the work off screen. Alright, head down to level 14. And save. Ah, Balrogs. Yep. Fine then. This one we actually have to deal with these spitty demons more. Because if I'm right, this is where the succubi would be. These are just upgraded demons that were from the caves in the last cave episode we had. Alright, any day now, let's hit the fucker. Scrolls out the wazoo, a bow that absolutely has no value whatsoever. I'm not sure if there are any more quests except to just destroy Diablo. But we'll see. I haven't really explored down this far, and even in the other version, or the other game that I was playing of this. It's not entirely sure what really is going on. So, see, I would expect to have Goatman and Succubus, but instead I'm being greeted by these city demons. And these fire breathers that are extremely easy. The other one was a whole run of steel lords and succubus, lightning spitting succubus, and making the game very difficult. Every game is different, really. Yeah, I still got to watch my health. I really don't think that the light radius is doing us any good. Armor 10, armor 11, that's really not a great improvement. It does let me know what I need to do, though. I need to get my fire resistance up as whatever they're spitting at me. just be acid. I'm not even sure what I can be immune to. But the good thing about this indestructible armor that I'm wearing is that I no longer have to pay for repairs on my gear. Well, part of it anyway. Everything is immune to fire here. Okay, I've already gone through here. Alright, now we're back on track. Not entirely sure where I want to go from here. Why am I not targeting here? Come on. Get a blade. Get away from those shit and stop flashing. God. That was a chore. Looks like it's about time for us to head up top and replenish our stores of health potions. That was close. Never know, one of these swords might actually give me what I need. Check every nook and cranny. Okay, so that's just a filler room. Okay, there's nothing over here. There's an entrance over there.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, we're back into the depths. Wow. This whole section has turned out to be an entire lackluster event. I am actually almost completely sorry that I've put you through this. But we've still got at least 2 more levels to go down. I do not remember hell being this easy. I thought it was going to be more of what we had on level 1. Oh, we've still got an entire section that we haven't explored yet. The reason I chose this mace was because of its, it was actually close to the damage portion as the sword that we had. The only drawback is that it's not indestructible like the sword was. Alright. Half of these scrolls I can't use anyway, so what's the point of picking them up, honestly? But the mace also allowed me to equip the Crystal Shield of the Ages, which allows me to be maxed out on magic resistance. Which really doesn't help me down here, considering I need to have fire resistance, but it should help in the long run. Alright, on down to level 15, and that is where I will call it an episode. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is where I'm going to call this an episode. Thank you all so much for joining me for this episode of Diablo. If you liked it, hit that like button. Love it, share it, subscribe if you wish, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Later.